In our spotlight tonight, nearly $2 million has been raised in support of James Van Der Beek, James Van Der Beek's family after the Dawson's Creek star passed away following a long battle with cancer. The cancer treatments had allegedly put a financial strain on his family, now facing a mountain of medical debt. And fans and supporters are now questioning what some are calling a broken American healthcare system. So to break this down for us, we're bringing in KFF Health Senior Contributing Editor Elisabeth Rosenthal. Elisabeth, thank you so much for your time today. But I want to start with, we got millions of Americans who are faced with medical debt. Can you give us an idea of the financial burden, specifically with cancer treatment?
Oh, well, cancer treatment in the United States is astonishingly expensive. Some of the drugs are $20,000 a month. The tests are expensive. The drugs are expensive. Hospice care, comfort care, it's all hugely expensive. I mean, my own husband died of cancer last year. I saw the charges for that last year were over $1 million. So we know from studies that 40% of people who enter the second year of cancer treatment have depleted all of their assets. So, this does not surprise those of us in the healthcare field.
Yeah, well, and first, I'm sorry for your loss. I know that's tough. But when you talk about a bill that's over $1 million, I mean, how are people financing this care?
Well, I mean, and these are people with insurance. We had fabulous insurance, but insurance for cancer care can be kind of holy, full of holes in that sense. A lot of, if you're in hospice, there's a lot of care. The drugs, sometimes there'll be a 20% copayment if that drug's not approved for your cancer, even if your oncologist recommends it. And a lot of these kind of last chance cancer drugs, boy, if it's your spouse or your kid, you want them even if your insurer will say, the results are not great for that drug. So even if you have good insurance, you can be in trouble. And P.S., actors, screenwriters, their insurance kind of goes back and forth depending on whether they're working at that moment. So they can be uninsured for periods of time. So, this is also plausible and, great that people are contributing. But we need a better solution for those of us who, the many people in the United States who don't get $1 million GoFundMe campaigns.
Yeah, 100%. And well, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is the preventative care, right? Van Der Beek, he was battling stage 3 colorectal cancer. But I mean, how important are these screenings for potential early detection here?
Oh, they're incredibly important. And, we know that colorectal cancer is affecting younger people too. So, if you have a family history, it's really important to start early. And colorectal cancer is one of those things, if detected early through a polyp or a precancerous polyp, is much more treatable. Once something is stage 3 or stage 4, you're getting into very expensive chemotherapy, very expensive immunotherapy, and very poor outcomes too for certain cancers. Colorectal cancer is one that in the early stages is quite treatable. In the late stages, we do not yet have really good treatments for it.
Yeah. Elisabeth Rosenthal, hey, again, I'm sorry for your loss, but I really, really appreciate your insights today.
It taught me something. Thank you.